This is Ben Doherty for Sugar, Silk and Stretch with former world-class super middleweight John Ryder. How's it going?
Yeah, good Ben, good to see you, mate.
You were at the York Hall because you've just come out the ring with up-and-coming super featherweight Christian Fetti or Christian Fozier on BoxRec?
Christian Fetti, yeah.
Yeah, he had a 4-round, a pretty decent opponent, Engels Gomez from Nicaragua, I believe. Have you been with him for all of the 3 fights he's had, Christian?
I haven't, no, I just come on board for the last fight. Bill got me on board and just been helping out, and it's been good, it's working well.
How have you been finding the transition from boxer to coach? I've seen you working with Maisie Rose, I've seen you working with a few fighters in the Tony Sims gym. How have you found it? Yeah,
I mean, I'm very fortunate to be in such a good, well-established gym, but working with good fighters and learning my craft every day.
Do you miss the more physical side of it at all yet?
I miss being fit, but I don't miss getting punched in the face now.
Yeah, I mean, you don't look out of shape as such, but you look like you've enjoyed a bit of a bit of normal living, and you look a little bit over your kind of 12-stone best.
Yeah, I'm quite a little bit over the 12-stone best, but I'm enjoying life, and yeah, enjoying life as a trainer now.
Yeah, I mean, I know some fighters when they've been to the mountaintop, like yourself, or almost to the mountaintop, you can't get the motivation to get out there and get and run. You're almost burned out with working out. Is that fair to say?
I think I've just had to let my body have a rest. It's continuous years, 21 years continuous training. So I've earned a rest, I believe, but I will get back to it. I've got London Marathon next year, so I need to pick up the miles.
Obviously, you've always been a fighter. Your success has been close to my heart because you and I knew each other way back in 2003 when you were a 15-year-old amateur at the Angel Boxing Club. We boxed on the same bill together in your debut, and we both lost. But I look back. Obviously, I'm older and wiser now than I was then. But I said to you from the start, you could be a champion and you could box for world titles. And one day I said, you'll be super middleweight champion of the world. And if there was any justice in the world, you would have been versus Paul Smith. I wonder, what was it? Did I just get lucky, or did I see something that was just obvious from the off, do you think?
Well, I don't know, yeah, maybe he was a good judge, but yeah, I mean, I got 2 interim titles, so it's not all bad. The Conor Smith defeat was unfair, I feel, but it is what it is. I had a great career regardless.
Yeah. Do you watch any of your old fights back still? Do you watch them for pleasure, just for a little shot of adrenaline?
I don't know, I haven't, but I'm sure I will, in years to come I will do. I've got 2 kids and they like to see it, so I'll sit there with them one day and watch them all. But at the moment, I'm just enjoying watching the next crop coming through.
Where are you living these days? You're still living in North London, like Islington way, or have you moved out to somewhere more suburban?
No, I'm an Essex boy now. Oh, yeah. Living in Billericay, a bit more bang for your buck there, and just enjoying the quiet country life.
Since you shared a ring with the man, I would like to get your opinion. People were talking, or certainly a little while ago, they were discussing the possibility of Terence Crawford versus Saul Canelo Alvarez. What would your feeling be if that one were to ever come to fruition?
Listen, at welterweight, like middleweight, would have been a great fight, but I think that's too much of a jump up for Terence Crawford. He is a special fighter. He's done it all, but I think that step up from light middle now to super middle would be one too far for him, and that would ultimately be what beats him.
Okay, so enjoying life, plenty to look forward to. It's good to see you as a success story. It's also a little bit comforting to find that our noses are a bit more similar than they used to be. The only difference is you have a far better excuse than I have for having a handsomely reshaped proboscis. But when you look back, what was your proudest moment in your own boxing career?
Just the coming back from the defeats and the down times. I mean, losing to Conor Smith before in 2019, then going through the COVID and lockdowns and fighting behind closed doors. It was a dark time and a time where no one knew what was going to be and if we would ever get back to it. So to then go on to win an interim world title against Zach Parker, go in to fight Canelo in Mexico in front of his home crowd was special.
That really was the biggest stage in the world, wasn't it? It really was. You went from an Islington council estate, one of those lads in that amateur boxing club, to boxing on the biggest stage in the world.
Yeah, I mean, it was something else. I mean, just to go to another country like Mexico that's so prestigious for boxing, to be appreciated as well was great. To leave a mark there was good, and get a lot of love from the Mexican fans.
Well, once again, this interview's been a long time coming. It's been about at least 10 years in the making. I'm glad I caught up with you. Thank you so much for your time. And good luck.
Cheers, Ben. Thank you.